Hello, welcome to the Speaking Nerd podcast, and we're off to the races. How are you doing today, wonderful nerds? This is not Scott, and let's have a fun video today. I don't know where I was going there.
Yeah, and I don't know either. Um, so we're just gonna move on from that and forget that whole thing and talk about some news this week. And some stuff came out, not a whole lot though. Also, I'm including a couple things that I missed from last week, so uh, be sure to check out that video. But I guess we'll just start with what I talked about last week, which was um, they did a teaser for Zack Snyder's Joker. It was just a blurry image, and I didn't know what to make of it. But this week we finally got a full on reveal, and oh god, I think
You
I.
can already tell from what Marvel says first.
You know what? I'm gonna let you guys go first on what you think about it, and
Actually, I would much rather prefer to hear your take on it. At least
Yeah,
before me. And I don't know if
yeah,
AJ wants to go first, but
I'd love to hear what Marvel thinks first.
okay. You know what? All right, fine. So I think I might have said this on Twitter or something. I can't remember. Um, but I like this design more than the Suicide Squad Joker, but not by much. It's just there's like I'm glad we don't have the dumb tattoos are gone. Like I'm happy about that. Um, it looks like he like smudged like uh like jelly all over his face. Like I don't know what was going on there. Um,
Or he just like fell fell into the ground a lot,
yeah,
like a
it,
lot, because his lips look really weird,
yeah.
and he has like cuts on his face or something,
Mm.
some kind of indentation.
But yeah. To me, it's just a really like I get the idea. Like it's kind of like a like kind of sort of prison uniform. I guess it's hard to tell because from what it looks like, this like the scene, the what we're seeing is a like scene of Batman and Joker together because they had the the Batman like nightmare promo image, and then it lines up exactly with this Joker scene, and
Is it? Yeah, isn't it like in the nightmare thing from Batman versus Superman?
I think so. Yeah,
So that's why he looks the way he does.
maybe this is where he gets the playing card for his gun, or I
Oh.
don't know. It's kind of hard to tell at this point, but I mean, we'll be sure to talk about it once the Snyder cut comes out. But um, yeah, it's just like I'm not too big on it, like as of right now. But yeah, that's really it for me. So AJ, what do you think about it?
I'm as I am with most things. I'm in the middle.
Okay.
I'm like I'm cautious as I am with this whole affair. I'm very cautious and low expectations with the Snyder cut. I'm interested in whatever is gonna come about. I'm interested to see whatever it is. The Joker design, it's definitely a step up from grills and tattoos
Yeah.
and shirtless Joker. It's definitely a step up, which isn't a hard thing to do. It's yeah, it exists. It exists,
Mm-hmm.
and that's about it. I mean, I have no words.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really all
it
it
exists.
can be said at this point. It's just like it exists. Um,
Yeah, I mean it's better than Suicide Squad Joker, which is not hard to pull off.
yeah, anything is fucking better than
Yeah,
damaged.
literally anything. I do find it funny that Jared Leto didn't make a tweet about it until like what were you doing, Jared Leto? Did you like just miss the news?
He was too busy sending rats and condoms to the other cast members.
Definitely.
um, but
He's a special individual.
yeah, you could say that. So Swifty, what do you
Mhm.
think of our first full look at this new Joker design?
Um, First off, I hate the hair. I think it's trash.
Yeah,
It's Jared Leto's real hair. I don't slick him off. I don't know why he said it wasn't Jared Leto's hair in his video. He can be a knob sometimes, but yeah, it's his real hair. You can tell, and I don't like it. I feel like they were trying to go for the. I don't know. It just looks weird. It doesn't look right. I think they should have kept the hair from Suicide Squad and just taken the tattoos off. It's not that hard. Um,
They,
and made some
they
more
probably thought
authentic red lipstick and made it a little more like, I don't know, dare I say Arkhamy, like with the it's not all smudged together, but it's a nice, like, kind of like the Joaquin Phoenix makeup, exactly like that. Just how the mouth was with the lipstick.
hmm
The suit's cool actually. I don't mind the nursing suit. It makes him look more psychotic, but I think what really kills it for me is the way he's being used in the movie. I think it's trash, and I think Zack Snyder's a fucking idiot. So that's my opinion.
wow.
that's gonna give you a lot of PR, Marvel. The Snyder fans are gonna go
Yeah,
after
you
you.
should put that. You should put that in the title, in quotation. Zack Snyder's a fucking idiot, says Swifty. He is a fucking idiot for doing this shit
I'll
because
send it to all the
he
news
he does
outlets.
this bullshit all the time. He does this waiting game with movies that are never even gonna happen. He's like, "Oh, I was gonna do it in Justice League 2, like show you how Robin died and like why Batman was so angry in BVS.
No, you
Like,
weren't.
how about show us in BVS why he was so angry, or show us in Justice League 1 why he was so angry? Because he's not gonna get a
Or like
Justice League 2.
Yeah,
And
or
no.
like you know like set up things like
yeah, but
actually in the movie you're doing and
well,
pay them off
that's what
in
he
the
was
movie that
gonna
you're
do,
doing.
but still, he shouldn't make these stupid decisions to like make the like we want to see what happened to Dick Grayson as soon as possible, not wait for something that probably isn't going to happen because he was on such a high horse thinking that the DCEU was just going to cater to all of his decisions and like he was somehow like the god of the DCEU. And let me tell you something, Zack Snyder. You did nothing but ruin Batman's morality. Nothing but that. That's literally all you did, and made pretty. I mean, I like BVS a lot. It's one of my favorite superhero movies. But you put a stupid bullet plot in it that made no sense. Um, and you made one of the weirdest Joker designs I've ever seen. Not the worst, but one of the weirdest and one of the most illogical, considering we have so many great versions of Joker you could have pulled from, and this is the shit you gave me. Like, come on, man. Like, you fucking suck.
Oh man, I
And
can't
then
wait,
there's Superman.
dude. I can't wait till we get to our Snyderverse episode where we just go full in deep on everything he's done with DC Comics and how much we don't like
Hey,
him.
I already tweeted out that I want to do a video going over all of his DC movies,
Yeah.
but no one took me up on it.
Well, by the time the Snyder Cut comes out, we'll we're gonna
We'll
do
be
that.
dead.
We're gonna do
Look,
that. So
I'm not saying that maybe Zack Snyder is using Joker in more ways in this movie than he's letting on to, which would be great. But nobody cares about, like, it's cool for like if you want to use Joker in the Nightmare and use him in like an actual setting, that would be awesome. But just the Nightmare and only for like a cameo is bullshit. People want to see if Jared Leto has anything to give to this character, and also to see if this Joker even fits in this universe.
Yeah.
And what does Zack Snyder do? Screws up something else. And
Mm-hmm.
you Snyder cultists suck because you're losers, and you suck Snyder's dick all the time for nothing. You think he's a genius. Oh, he made Watchmen, what, fucking 11 years, 12 years ago? Wow,
Also,
big deal. And it didn't even get great ratings. I
Yeah.
don't
also,
care what you say.
Watchmen's not even
also
that
the
great anyway. So
also the Watchmen movie it pales in comparison to the actual graphic novel.
And you know what I'll say? Dare I say, BVS is better than Watchmen, you pricks. So,
That's just a fact.
and BVS was, and a lot of people hated it, but it's better than Watchmen. I can tell you that. And yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to hate. It seems like I'm hating on Zack Snyder in a way. I am, but like I don't hate everything he's ever done with the DCEU. I'm just saying that the shit he's done was kind of like majorly dumb. Like,
I've enjoyed aspects, but there are
well,
some
I
choices
enjoyed BVS.
that really bothered me.
I
Like
enjoy BVS and Man of Steel, but there's just stuff in there that I don't like.
yeah.
I
And
don't
Batman Killing really ruined that for me. I gotta say, that's a big
two
thing.
things I two two things I really didn't like was how he treated Superman and how he treated Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look,
Because I
Snyder
mean,
cultists though, they are part of the reason why I hate on Zack Snyder so much. Like when I'm like right now, I'm angry about other things that are going on, which fuels my anger to Zack Snyder sometimes, or anybody really. But right now, since I'm angry, I'm just gonna unleash on whatever's in front of me. And right now, Zack Snyder's in front of me, and I'm just gonna pound away at you, bro. So yeah, and Snyder, but Zach, you know what? You're never gonna see this, but you know what? It's not all your fault. Snyder cultists make me hate you more because they are the douchiest fans in the world. Because I've come to the conclusion that they're all fucking psychopaths, and I hate every one of them. I don't like them at all because there's not nice ones. Because every single one, even if they come off nice, they're gonna find a way to snuggle some kind of ideology in there in just a dick way.
You're not wrong.
And like even like you see all these chicks on Twitter who are like Snyder fans, and they're like they live and breathe Batman Snyderverse shit, and I'm like, dude, come on, read some read some fucking Bill Finger, man. Like, get out of here. Like, stop catering to Zack Snyder.
Yeah, just
like read a Batman comic and realize that it might be his general rule to not murder people.
And stop stretching the truth about the Dark Knight Returns, you freaking pansies,
Also,
you idiots.
I mean Frank Miller isn't exactly the go-to guy for my Batman reading.
not now anyway.
No.
I've never been the biggest fan of Frank Miller because I think a lot of his work is a bit overrated.
Yeah.
I mean, Batman Year One's is great, granted,
Yeah.
but Superman Year One also exists, and it shouldn't
No.
because it's an abysmal piece of crap, and people just need to stop overhyping all of his work because sometimes he done mess up.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, it's just
Also, Chuck Dixon is better.
All right, but let all my opinions finished basically. But so all I gotta say is, you know what, Zach, you do what you want. You're just messing with DC fans when that's what it comes down to. Nobody cares what your vision was, in the sense of if you're gonna do it to just ruin the fans' lives, then that's fine.
yeah.
But and that's a little extreme. He's not ruining our lives; it's just ruining our movie life.
Yeah.
When it comes to comics. But if that's your end game, then you will forever go down as somebody who messed up DC for the long run.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to be remembered like that, I suggest you, in the future, the near future, change the way you look at DC movies and stop putting your little twist, your Zack Snyder twist on everything, and just give us what we want. Um,
I mean, not everything has to be edgy.
well, I don't mind the dark
I mean,
kind of thing.
I,
I love it,
I,
but
I don't,
I'm
I
just
don't,
saying the
I don't have
fucking
something.
idiot killed people with Batman. Fucking retard.
I don't
I
have
just
something against dark elements, as long as they're used, in the
all right.
right way.
Well, biggest point is, and I'm gonna mute my mic after this. Fuck Snyder Cultist. Fuck you all. Goodbye. And I will talk to you in like a minute when we move on to the next segment.
Um, yeah.
That's a good note to move on from.
Yeah, I couldn't have put it better any other way. So let's just talk about the other thing I mentioned last week
Yeah,
was
maybe this will be less heated.
so the Super Bowl happened. I didn't
Oh,
watch it because I was
I
like gone the whole day and I don't watch sports, but
I
um
was I was working.
yeah. So trailers came out, I guess. The only really notable one was Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I would have done a
There's also
reaction.
Venom too.
Oh god, I was helping. But yeah, I could have done a reaction. I just didn't have the energy to do it. But for the trailer itself, I thought it was really good. Like, like I
The
like
poster's cool
the
too.
like I like the dynamic between Sam and Bucky, and I'm really excited to see Baron Zemo come back and be an
He's
actual
fi-
threat this time.
he's finally got the mask
Yeah,
too,
he's got the stupid purple mask, and I
and
love it.
and
Let's go.
and he's not just gonna appear once or twice in the entire movie, and
3 times. No, I'm just kidding.
and and do just one thing like read a book. He's basically doing reading Rainbow plus drowning plus
Reading.
manipulating. Baron Z reading Zemo there.
Yeah, but
That's your new Disney Plus show.
we're reading Zemo.
They ought to make that
I
your
would
Disney
love to
Plus
see
show.
that.
Reading Zemo.
Um, but yeah, I thought the trailer was good. Nothing really else to say here. So,
Oh,
Swifty,
actually, there is one thing to say.
what's that?
Yep.
I think it's really weird that in the trailer they have Bucky holding the shield too.
Yeah,
Because
Right.
do you I mean, some people think they might make him Captain America too, or after.
Look,
Falcon.
that would be the logical thing to do is make Bucky Captain America just because of how it worked in the comic. I think either way it's going to be fine and
Yeah.
cool.
yeah.
I just thought it was interesting because that sparks a little bit of debate on Twitter.
Well, I don't
As it
think we
always
got
does.
enough. I don't think we got enough Sam anyway in the MCU, so I'm excited to see him like kind of shine a little bit.
Yeah,
I hope to
that's what I'm
God
saying.
we see an actual Falcon suit though, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, definitely more
Well,
to
I
the
mean,
original colors.
yeah, from the looks of it, like he's got a new costume for the series, and I think it looks pretty cool, despite like not really being super Falcon, but like it's close enough
Yeah.
to like classic Falcon. But um,
Because apparently Marvel's ashamed of actually doing, traditional suits.
yeah, everything has to be militarized and
And
uh,
and whenever they do have an original suit, they just make fun of it,
Oh gosh.
oh,
which really annoys me.
that was like
I would have liked to
And,
see an original Black Panther suit. That would have been awesome.
like
yeah.
am I the only one that feels this like it's kind of annoying that they keep making fun of the original suit
That was one of my biggest pet peeves with the
instead of
Netflix.
embracing
Yeah, that was one of my biggest pet peeves with the Netflix shows is that
Iron
whenever
Fist.
they always did a like bit about their classic superhero costumes, it was just like, no, that costume sucks. Like we're not gonna wear any costumes at all. And even when they did put a costume, like they put Daredevil in a costume, and even then it was just like whatever. Like we're just gonna take the costume away next season anyway. So like
Yeah.
fuck it.
Well,
And then Iron Fist just sucked. So
Yeah.
Well, for me, for the Super Bowl, I didn't watch any of the trailers because I didn't watch the Super Bowl because
Yeah.
I knew who was going to win. Tampa Bay, obviously, they destroyed the Chiefs as suspected. People who were putting their money down on the Chiefs were just,
Stupid.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. If Tom Brady is on the team and they're not someone who's already beat Tom Brady, they're not going to win.
Hmm.
And Kansas City's all right. I mean, they're good. I'm not big on anything Tom Brady's in either because I'm an Eagles fan.
Hmm.
But and I don't even know where I stand with that because the Eagles fucking blow this year. And last year too, and
They
the
won.
year before that,
Didn't they win a Super Bowl like a couple years ago?
they beat Tom Brady. Yeah, but after that they blow because they got rid of Nick Foles and they're just fucking retards. So yeah, everybody's a fucking retard to me today. It seems like.
It's
You're in a very good mood today.
But no, so yeah, I didn't watch anything. I kind of read about it on um, Google and everything after the fact.
you know.
And by the way, I just need to say this: I enjoy The Weeknd thoroughly, but his halftime show fucking sucked. It was terrible. No offense to anyone that likes like the halftime show. It was a bad performance,
Okay.
in my
I didn't.
opinion.
I
I love
didn't know
the
that.
song. I don't like the performance.
Okay, I gotta
I
send you
like.
to a video that my friend made for his account of the halftime show at the weekend, and it's fucking hilarious.
I will. I want to watch it.
Okay,
Anything ripping on the weekend, I will watch.
I'll show you. It's great.
But yeah, so everyone that is I didn't watch anything, but from what I heard, everything looks cool. That's about it though, because this year was kind of weird anyway, with all like announcements and stuff. Everything kind of like I don't know. Nothing seems like it's right. If
you
you know what
know.
I mean? Like nothing seems like anything is like. Let's say if they announce something, it's just off-putting because it's like it's not proper.
Yeah, it's especially weird for like movies and stuff because like even though they put an announcement date, you're like it could change literally within the next month or so. So
Right.
yeah,
And we
but
saw that with the Batman.
yes.
And we'll probably see it with other superhero stuff in the
Oh
near
yeah,
future, I'm sure.
yeah. But yeah. Final thoughts. I'm excited, and it'll be good to once WandaVision's all done, which holy shit, I've been really enjoying as of late. Like, um, it'll be good to segue into another show like right away. So,
When's
Yeah.
WandaVision over? Like
um,
March, April?
I think yeah,
I'm thinking
March.
March.
Like it has like 9 episodes, and we're on
I,
episode 5 already. So or
I,
6
s- I
tomorrow.
s- I
But
still haven't. I still haven't watched episode 3 or any of the other ones after that.
I haven't
I'm.
watched any.
I'm.
you
I'm
should.
not.
It's
I'm not.
awesome.
I'm not very good at keeping up with these Disney Plus shows. I watched one episode of Mandalorian and then never watched one
Hmm.
after that.
Now that
And
to me is sad.
and then I only
It's
watched two episodes of WandaVision. Never watched any.
I've been pretty stressed out with work, so I haven't been able to get around to it yet.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean the only things I could ever watch are like, I mean, I can watch a movie once in a while.
Or a
Mhm.
porno. Either one. Just kidding.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, you wanna switch subjects?
Oh, I almost forgot, but I forgot to mention it last week, but the War Machine's gonna make an appearance in
Oh, he is.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love Rhodey.
Don
So,
Cheadle all the way.
I
I'm
always
I'm
like.
a- I'm always open for a Don Cheadle appearance in anything.
Oh yeah, me too. And I
Or
mean, this will probably set up like Armor Wars and all that stuff like he's in. So like,
Yeah.
it'll be
the
good.
Don Cheadle word. The Don Cheadle word of the day. Disney Plus.
Oh, yeah. And just a reminder before we segue into our next topic that the first, Falcon and the Winter Soldier comes out March 26th. So mark your calendars
Oh,
if
that's
you're interested.
nice.
Oh, March.
Yeah.
I thought it was
It's literally like right after WandaVision ends. So, so
And
So-
right
so
after
bas-
the
so
Snyder
bas-
Cut comes out.
Yeah, we have the Snyder Cut and Falcon and the Winter Soldier in the same month.
yeah. and I think it comes out either a day after or a day before the Snyder cut. So yeah, I don't know.
This is gonna be a lot of binging, dude. A lot of it. And I think it comes out right around spring break.
I think so.
For me, anyway.
Literally everybody's been on spring break this whole year. What are you talking
the
about?
one.
Okay, so
It's called the 1 year break. What are you talking about?
so yeah, okay, so Snyder Cut comes out the day after St. Patty's Day, 2 days before spring starts, and also 3 days or 2 days before the Passover weekend, and then right after that we have spring break. Hashtag looking forward to this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
we gotta.
is that just gonna be the best month ever?
We
No.
we definitely have a lot to look forward to in March. So.
Yes, I'm looking forward more to like late spring though, because that'll probably be when like more news on the next Spider-Man game, like towards summertime. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And Gotham Knights, and more news on Suicide Squad. So I'm looking forward to more of the video game stuff, because Snyder Cut, it's like obviously it's like any movie, it's like a one-time thing, unless you're guaranteed a sequel.
Yeah,
In
like
this
it's
case, we're not.
no.
I'm
Yeah,
looking more forward to all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what his vision was, but um, not in the long run. Like, I'm just looking forward to that weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I keep saying though, like that movie's gonna come out and everybody's gonna shit on it on Twitter, and
I
then
agree.
everybody's just
I
gonna
agree.
forget about it. So
Yep, I agree.
I think it's just gonna be one episode, and then it's gonna be wait until March of 2022 for the next episode. And then again,
he'll be like,
and then
"Yeah, we're
again.
making Justice League 2, guys. We're making Justice League 2."
I think
It's happening.
I think I mentioned this last week or maybe a week before. I can't exactly remember, but he's not doing episodes anymore. Like he's just gonna put it out as a
He's just
full
putting out the movie,
4 hour.
which I'm
I
fine
know.
with. I'm fine with that.
This is just a joke I make.
Yeah, but
I'm okay with that.
Every time we're talking about the Snyder Cut, I make that same joke.
mhm.
That
But
he's just gonna release one episode a year.
that would have been a fucking troll.
That would have been hilarious. Not for the
The
Snyder fans, but it would have been hilarious for me.
That would have definitely kept the conversation going, but not in a good way. It's
Good
just,
thing is, I'm not working on that day. It lands on a Thursday. Thank God.
Oh, it's on a Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have work that day either. Well, I won't be working. I won't be working at Wendy's anyways.
I don't even know what we're gonna be doing
Well.
for. We'll figure it out in time. But anyway, moving on to a last bit of news that I kind of forgot to talk about last week, but just
Forgetting a lot of things.
I know. It's been a rough week, man. Like it's just like there's just not a whole lot happening. But Ryan Coogler, who from Creed and Black Panther and stuff, he is going to be making a Wakanda Disney Plus series. So we're not really sure.
I didn't even know about this.
Yeah.
Wait, who did you say?
Ryan Coogler.
The guy who made Black Panther.
Yeah, the guy who directed Black Panther.
Oh, okay.
And
he's a Chad.
I like him. I like his movies too. Like he's
he's a good director.
I liked Black Panther for what it was, and then like for Creed, I've been really enjoying. So
Creed's a really good movie.
With Black Panther, I loved it. With Black Panther, I loved it the first time, but I don't think I can watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's not super rewatchable. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, like I've watched it a couple times since I saw it in theaters, and like it's fine, but it's not really more anything than that.
Yeah.
But they're making the series. I'm not. They didn't say what the series would really be about. Whether it's just like life in Wakanda or some side plot relating to the second movie or whatever, but I'm curious about
Or
what they're
big
gonna do with
surprise, it is the second movie.
it. It's that that would have been a a real twist, but
Yeah, I've 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 already spoiled it for everyone, so
yeah,
there you go.
how could you? But yeah, I'm curious about it. We'll wait to see like when more details come out how I feel about it, um, but yeah, that's all that really can be said. Anything you two want to chime in before we move on?
Um,
No, not really.
No.
For
cool
me,
stuff.
Okay.
That's all.
So, Sonic the Hedgehog, um, had a movie come out last year,
Just
uh,
audio.
which is almost a year old. I'm just remembering this now, or it's like it came out February
Did,
12th or 14th.
yeah, of 2020.
Yeah. So happy almost 1 year anniversary or 1 year anniversary to the Sonic movie. But last night we finally got a teaser for the next movie that will have Tails involved, which I'm a Sonic fan, so like I enjoyed the movie. It was like one of the last things I saw in theaters right before.
I haven't watched it. I never watched it.
It's fine. Like it's a good like kids movie. Shame about
I'm a,
the
I'm a
animators
big
though.
Sonic fan though.
Yeah, no, not everybody is, but like,
Sonic X exists.
yeah, yeah, that was
Also, also the comics are bangers.
yeah.
The Archie Sonic comics are great.
Yeah.
Also, the Sonic Underground,
It's,
which exists
yes,
too.
there's a lot of things that just exist within.
But the real tragedy of Sonicdom is Sonic Boom, which is absolute garbage.
Yeah.
And I would never stop saying that.
Yeah, that and
Because I hate it with my entire heart.
yeah, yeah, that and like bestiality are the
yeah.
worst thing.
Yeah.
Are the worst
Yeah.
things about this
Yeah.
series.
Yeah. That's no good. No good. That makes me depressed to be a Sonic fan every day.
So I'm sure like you guys don't really have anything to chime into this, but
I mean, it's once I watched the first one, uh, it's cool that we're getting more Sonic movies.
mm-hmm.
I'm always up for more Sonic content because we've been lacking for like years.
Yeah.
And don't ever say Sonic content because I will yell at you very loudly.
Yeah.
Because it should be burned to the ground.
Yeah. Do you have anything to chime in, Swifty, before we move on to our last topic?
not at all.
Okay, good enough. So HBO's doing HBO's doing a Last of Us series, and
oh yeah,
I'm excited to
exists.
talk about
Yeah.
this.
okay, I I know I definitely said this on Twitter, but just to get into the news, we finally have castings for both Joel and Ellie. So
and they're incredibly confusing.
um
They don't make sense at all.
so
Can I give my opinion after you're done describing this, Marvel?
yes, yeah, I'll hand you the mic first. So for, Bella Ramsey, who was in Game of Thrones, I think, if I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Um,
what it said.
she will be playing Ellie, and then for Joel, we have the Chad known as Pedro Pascal.
Chad.
I said this on Twitter, but or actually, you know what? 50, you go first on this.
Well, no, I was just gonna say, look, the only reason, obviously, that they casted Pedro Pascal is because he's popular right now.
Because they're basically putting him in everything.
Yes, and he was great in Wonder Woman. I'm not gonna take that away from him. But is he good? Is he gonna be good as Joel? I don't know. Joel's like a close character to a lot of people, and to a beloved video game or series, whatever. That's like a big step, in my opinion, if they're gonna try and stay true to the video games. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about him being Joel. I'm not sure.
I thought Joel was younger, like a lot younger.
Joel looks old. What are you talking about, bro? I mean, he doesn't look old, but he looks at least 40.
Well, I thought in the first game he was younger.
Well, he's like,
Yeah, that's true.
uh, he's like,
And this is about the first game, right?
well, yes, they're doing an adaptation of the game, so yeah, but but uh, here's the thing. I said this on Twitter. You know, I like the fact that Pedro Pascal is getting more work. You know, I really dig him as an actor. Like he was, like I enjoyed him in Wonder Woman 84. Like just him chewing the scenery and being so over the top is why I love him in that. But and also like the Mandalorian, like he's really good in too. But
And you must not forget to mention the modern masterpiece that is We Can Be Netflix,
oh my god,
because it is absolute cinema, as Marty would say. You know,
you call it absolute cinema. I call it absolute dog shit. But that's just that's just me.
maybe you're just not part of the the modern zeitgeist. You know,
You're right. I am an
to
old man.
to accept the absolute cinema. that
Kids
is
today suck.
here.
But yeah, I said this on Twitter. Like, I'm interested to see what they do because I was in the camp where I didn't want them to just, adaptate the games. I wanted them to do something different within the Last of Us universe. Like maybe a new set of characters and maybe a new location and stuff. But now that this casting is out, I'm really curious to see what they do with it. Especially for like Pedro Pascal's case because Joel has that kind of southern drawl, and I don't know if Pedro could pull that off.
You know who they should have put as Joel? Daniel Craig.
No. It's no.
Southern accent.
No.
He could have done the southern accent from
Bro, he's
Knives
freaking
Out.
English.
Do you not remember Knives Out?
Daniel Craig is not a character actor. I don't feel.
I did see Knives Out. It's just I don't see him as I don't see him as Joel.
I honestly have no stake in anything relating to the Last of Us series, so I can.
Well, I have no stake in anything that is the shit movie Knives Out.
That's not. That's false. That's false.
No, it's an opinion.
I'm sorry, it's a false opinion.
This is a debate for another time. But yeah, like, it's just I don't want to say like I'm excited about the show. I'm optimistic about it. I'm not excited, but I'm just like I'm extremely curious.
Maybe I can do an audition for Last of Us. I got a. I struggled for a long time with surviving, and no matter what, you keep finding something.
Security, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
To fight for. I think I can beat Pedro Pascal, don't you think?
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, just final thoughts. I'm optimistic, so anything else you guys want to chime in?
I could care less. Because, I mean, no offense to people who like that series, I don't care.
Yeah.
There.
Swifty, anything else you want to mention?
No.
No? Okay. There is one thing that I do want to...
Do you want to hear me read another line?
No. No. We
I'm definitely gonna do an audition.
we got shit to
I
do.
think I can get it.
Um, the one thing I wanted to say was if they don't bring the composer of the games for this back for the TV show, then I will be furious. Because his music is amazing. But anyway, that's the end of the podcast.
That's the end, folks. That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. Yeah, it's just like I said, there's nothing.
That's all, folks.
Yeah, like I said, nothing really like new happening this week.
Groundbreaking.
So, still some like interesting, tidbits but yeah, fuck Jared Leto and fuck Zack Snyder.
Mm-hmm. That's the lesson for today. That's the lesson you should learn from this podcast.
Anything you guys working on? Do you want to plug before we head out of here?
Well, firstly, if you have not checked out my brand new video on my 10th favorite film, Zodiac, then you should now, because Paramount didn't want you to see it, my real content, my amazing content, but I fought the man for you. I fought the man for you. So check it out. I risked my life. Paramount is sending people to kill me. So watch it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm currently working on a Doctor Who fan project. For anyone who's interested, I finished writing the first episode. My team are hardly working on that.
Mm-hmm.
So, to Swifty.
Yeah, anything you want to chime in for, what you're working on and other projects like that?
Yeah, so as I said in the last episode, I am working on a 30 or 40 minute video of Batman, the psychology in the real world. But I'm also working on a video on things that if the Arkham games were ever remade for the next gen consoles that are out right now, what would I want the changes to be and how different would the games be? So
Cough,
that's
cough,
really all
return to
that's going.
Arkham. Cough, cough.
Yeah, that's all that's really circulating. And I'm working on an animated series video.
Awesome.
Aren't you still doing the psychology Batman video too?
Yeah, simultaneously, but the other ones are taking shorter amount of time.
Yeah,
Whereas the Batman one is like really hard.
Yeah, you got to put all your heart and soul into that, and everything else you just got to pump out. And
I'm also going to be continuing my my top 10 favorite films series. Next up is Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr.
I thought he was gonna say Charlotte's Web.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was.
That is not in my top 10, guys.
It's in top 3.
Wow. Actually, top 3: The Untouchables, Empire Strikes Back.
You just gave away your list.
But you're not. But you have to watch the video to know the rest.
Wow.
Also, you got to watch the video to see me break down, explain why I loved it.
Okay. All right.
That's the real content there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Marvel, what about you? What's going on your side of things?
Well, besides the usual podcast and reviews and stuff, I have a video coming out this upcoming Tuesday with Alter Prep. So
I thought you were gonna say Melodite. I was gonna be like, oh, okay. Yep.
No.
Didn't see that coming.
No.
Yeah, because Marvel collabs with everyone except for.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. So to everyone else, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Be sure to follow us all down below. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and also Have a
Yeah.
great night. Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to take care of yourselves. See ya.
And be safe.
Yes, be safe.